Hey guys, Barbara here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this. Yes, a simple loaf. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Say hello to Mama.
Hi everybody.
She's not shy, okay? Joe and I are working hard trying these things. Say hello to my guest, Mario Ramirez from
Box 11.
Oxtails. Then I've got Jory because Joe's sick.
And I'm leaving.
And, yes, Jory's sick.
That's good.
And we're Honorable Mayor Aquilina Warren.
Attack!
Where shall we start? Because it all looks so good.
Let's start with this bread.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show with my sister.
So Joe is running camera for me today, and this is not going to be a long one, okay? Take a look at what we're going to need here. 2.5 cups of bread flour. You can use all-purpose, but the bread flour will stand up better. This is 1 tablespoon of regular sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm using the sea salt. And we're going to need 1 tablespoon of active dry yeast. If you have it by the packages, 1 pack, all right? Some warm water. I'm always telling people that this is like a vegan bread because look, it doesn't have any butter or any milk. So let me tell you how I got this bread, this recipe. We're gonna start, right? Just dump everything in. Remember I did a recipe here at the cooking channel that's for baguettes. If you're new to the channel, go check out that. I'm gonna put it in the link. I'm gonna put the link in the description below. So I was making baguettes the other day and I wanted to try it as a loaf. So I cut the dough in two because I normally do a full recipe. This is a half recipe, okay? And so I had 2 loaves, and I did one as a loaf and one as a baguette, and this thing came out so good. But there's a few tricks to it to make it come out good, all right? So let's add the sugar. Let's add the salt. Yes, yes. You guys, I've had a rough couple of weeks because Jada's been sick since the middle of September. She had wisdom teeth extracted. She had all of them extracted. One turned out bad, and anyways, we've been talking about it at the vlog. So see what I did there just now? A tablespoon of yeast, right? This is 2 cups of warm water from the faucet, and I put it as warm as I can tolerate to touch. We just want to get this worked in. Yes, guys, no more ingredients, just this. Pour the water slowly because I'm not sure how much water we're gonna need. If you don't like to touch flour like this, use the handle of a wooden spoon as your little stirrer. And we're just gonna add the water slowly. I don't want it to get too wet. And what I'm gonna do is time it today so you can know. It's 10:30 right now in the morning when I'm recording this show. So when I set this to rise for the first time, we're gonna time how long it takes to rise. Because I always say 45 minutes to an hour, but maybe it's longer, maybe it's shorter. I just gonna walk away and come back and it's ready. So take a look at how this is. Come on in closer, Joe. See, this part's sticky, right? But these parts are still dry. So what you want to do is just go slowly, a little bit, because if you get it too wet, you're gonna have to add more flour to fix the problem, and then your bread's gonna come out a little less tasty and more dry. So I think we're there. You might need like a droplet or 2 to pick up this. Let's see. No, I think we're good. So at this point, what you want to do is just dump this out on the counter. Get all of this off your fingers and hand, and go rinse off your hand and dry it because that's going to be much better to knead. And then I'm going to go and get some flour so we could knead this up, and then we're going to set it to rise. So my hands are dry, no dough on it. Put some flour, and we're just gonna knead. Kneading is easy, alright guys? Don't make it difficult. If you feel any wet spots on the dough, just put more flour. You guys see how smooth this is, right? Now, I have a hard choice to make today. First of all, we're gonna put this right back in here. I'm not even gonna clean it. But I have a hard choice to make today. Use this cloth that Joe's mom embroidered for me, or do I use this cloth that mommy brought from Belize for me? I should have used this in September, huh? So that's my hard options that I had today. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. I'm gonna put it in the oven. The oven's not on. Oven's not on. Key thing, stick it in there. It is 10:36. So when I come back and it's risen, we're gonna see how long it took, because I want you guys to be doing this on Saturday morning, okay? I let it go for 40 minutes, so it's 11:20 right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's all that's needed. See? Soft. Get it out of here, guys. And I was drying some clothes in the earlier segment too, so you might have heard my dryer going. I usually pay attention to stuff like that, but you guys know I do this from my own kitchen, right? So we're gonna need, well, not need, we're gonna roll. You guys hear that squeak? All that air is coming out of the dough. So we're just gonna fold, right? Kind of like when we do the little dinner rolls. And we just want to do this maybe 4 or 5 times. Now if we were doing baguettes, we just roll it out into a rectangle. This is my 3rd go around. So, and I'm not really keeping count because you can see, you hear that again? You hear that? Joe, you hear that? Well, Joe's hearing impaired to a degree, so you might not have heard that. Anywho, this is what's gonna make it really soft slices, but with a crunchy top, all right? So I think I'm just gonna fold it one more time, and then I'm gonna make it into the loaf, go into a greased loaf pan. And this is the only thing that makes it not vegan anymore because I greased it with butter, but you can grease it with some type of olive oil or something, that's fine, or one of those sprays. Got 12 minutes left on this rise, right? Take a look at it. It's already rising, so I'm just gonna go ahead and shut off this timer, and I'm gonna set my oven to preheat to 375 because I just feel like we're gonna overdo this. So we can actually move this out of here. Not that it overrides. Remember guys, if you don't have a cooling rack, use an egg tray like this, and we're gonna let this sit here for a few minutes, and then we're gonna come back and we'll be diving in. Remember how the test to see if the loaf is done, right? Loaf it out and tap the bottom. Yeah, that's done. So just let it cool a little bit more because Joe's already fighting over the backs. Like, how dare he? We're gonna see who's gonna win. I want to go ahead and shout out my sponsors, but before I show you my little board, take a look at the gift that Dad brought for me. This is supposed to be like stuff to pack your lunch in, but it can't go in the microwave, of course. But see, it has all the different sizes. They call them mixing bowls. and they come with all the lids. And it's the kind of stuff that you can set inside of each other and just put the one big lid and you're ready to go. I have one like this that's a glass set, but now this is this little stainless steel, aluminum, whatever you want to call it. So shout out to my dad. He's one of the sponsors to the show. And now take a look at my little bulletin board here. You guys know that without you, I could not do any of this, all right? Because your funds go to buying the ingredients to do the next fun recipe and the next fun video. So thanks a lot, guys. This is a tablespoon and this is a tablespoon. I just want to test something. Just back off, Joe, back off. So let me cut the first one. Joe's fighting over the back. Oh, it's still hot. It's not even warm, it's hot. So I'm gonna see how many slices I get out of this so I can put up your nutrition. But I want to tell you something, Joe. This is 1 tablespoon of butter, right? Hold it, wait, hold it, hold it. So spread that on your, hold it on, okay, spread that on your bread to see if that's what you would normally serve, because 1 tablespoon of butter is 102 calories, peoples.
Oh, that's what it's on.
That's what you would put, or less? You would put less? So you put half of that, right? Okay, so if he would put half, that's like 50 something, right? Now let's get another slice, and I'm gonna wait for it to cool down before I cut this whole bread, but we want to taste. So I was thinking to myself, I said self, because I'm watching my calories still, and 1 tablespoon of butter is so much. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of jelly, because 1 tablespoon of jelly is only 45. Count it, Joe. 45 calories. I don't even really need the whole tablespoon, to be quite honest with you. I don't hear no tell you we good. Wipe your mouth.
If I'm not saying anything, it means it's good. If I say something, that means it's bad.
Some of these tasters, they taste nasty, I'm not sure. Show it, Josh. Josh is running camera so Joe and I can enjoy this. Back up, Jada. None for you. Back up. Back up. Jada, want a little piece of bread to taste? So.
Good. Nice and soft.
Look at this, guys. It's pillowy. You can make a sandwich out of this, right, Joe? You could cut 2 slices and make a good sandwich out of this, right? Remember to fold and roll and fold, roll and fold. Rolling pin and then fold it, huh? No. He likes to do that. He'll just come and cut off both backs. I'll give you the next back, but I need to slice the rest because I need something to hold on to.
This is it.
Shout out to all my old subbies. Thank you for sticking with me. Shout out to my new beautiful subbies that have come on board. I'm now at 35,000 subscribers. Yes! And you know when they say one thing better than sliced bread? Oh, that's better than sliced bread. Nothing is better than sliced bread. Let me tell you that, okay? I'm gonna wait for it to cool because I'm squishing it.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's just wait for it to cool and we'll see how many slices we get out of it. But I imagine 10 or 12, pieces.
Before we get like 3.
Yeah, we got 3. You guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. And I will see you again on Monday with another video. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Don't forget to check out Bear Pantry Talk for product reviews or Babs Bear Talk for daily vlogs. Also follow me on social media. All links are listed below.